Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the MuniGov Guide GIS Leadership Lunch and Learn event. I am your host, Toby Soto. I am the blogger behind MuniGovGuide.com, and I am also the GIS manager for the city of Riverside in California. The reason why I'm doing these lunch and learn events is to take you from good to great based on my experiences and also my conversations with GIS professionals like yourself and also industry leaders as well. Just really quick, my thoughts and opinions are of my own and not of my employer. Always got to add that disclaimer in there. Today's topic, you're going to need some pen and paper. It's more than just a little lunchtime bite-size content. Probably should really be a blog itself. But grab a pen and paper, lots of content to provide to you based on the topic that we're going to hit today. Today's topic is how to improve your GIS social networking skills. But first, why do you even want a GIS social network? And I'm going to lay out 5 reasons why. First reason is tech support. You want to be able to have an extended tech support amongst your colleagues. You don't always want to rely on the software tech support that you're using. Sometimes it's just easier to go ask your colleague that's had an issue and see if they've resolved it. It may be a situation that you have a network issue or a system issue and you don't want to have to go contact your GIS vendor tech support just for that little piece of information. The second one is experiences. You want to be able to share experiences amongst other GIS colleagues. And also third one is advice. So you want to be able to share your experiences and advice, help each other out, help kind of go through the weeds and figure out what really works and what doesn't work. And it's very valuable to have that information and those people in your back pocket, especially when you really need them. Third one is to mentor. Either you're going to mentor someone or be mentored. That is really beneficial. You're going to look at people that are maybe 2 steps, 5 steps, 10 steps further up the chain, career-wise than where you're at, and you'll be able to ask them questions, and they've kind of already made the path, and you can kind of follow down with them and help you guide your career along that way. And that was the next step too, is your career guidance. You want to be able to talk to people within your industry to gain information as far as what I should be learning to move up to the next level. Is this agency a good agency to work for? Is this a bad agency? Do they have a really good GIS program? Do they not? Is this somewhere where I want to go? So being able to have that ability to bounce that information off is very effective in having that social network. Now that we've explained why you would want a GIS social network, let's get into how to improve that social network. So one thing you want to do is look horizontally and also look vertically. So you want to look horizontally at colleagues that are at your same level of experience and they're moving up in their career along with you. So you guys, you're paralleling someone and you can relate the things that you're learning or you're dealing with at that particular point in time. Again, you want to look vertically, such as a mentor, someone who's already 2, 5, 10 steps ahead of you that you can then access to ask advice for your career and some moves that you want to do in the future. So it's good to have that. Also, first impressions are really important. How many times have you gone to a conference or gone to a meeting and you kind of look over the crowd and you can automatically kind of feel like who you want to approach, who you don't want to approach? So there's 3 things about first impressions. One there is your posture, 2 is your attitude, and 3 is your presence. So, I don't know you, you probably don't know me. Just by looking at me and how I'm responding and acting will give you a first impression. And so if you're looking at posture, you want to be able to exuberate confidence. And so you want to have a nice, open, relaxed posture that's approachable. One way to improve that posture is called the door jam experience. And basically what that is every time you go through a door jam, whether it's at work or at home or at the store, you just take a deep breath, head up, give a smile, and you feel much more confident, and you give off that confidence, and people will notice that. And that is very attractive in wanting to speak to that person when someone exuberates that confidence. The second one is attitude. Be genuine. Don't be fake. People can recognize that a mile away. So you definitely want to be genuine. You also want to be approachable. Don't want to be that alpha male. You know, you've seen those that are very comfortable in the setting. You know, they're leaning back, they've got their arms all over the chairs, their feet crossed, and they just don't exuberate the ability to want to be approached. Those aren't people that I want to meet. You know, I don't enjoy having conversations with them because, you know, they can't think outside the box. You know, what they think is correct, and that's it. And those aren't the people that you want in your network. The third one is, we were talking about presence. Be engaged. Stay off your phone. Unless it's your spouse or your boss texting you, or you need to look something up on munigovguy.com. I'll give you that. Stay off the phone. When people are buried in their phone, it definitely gives off a presence that you're not engaged, that you're not approachable. Also, on the engagement part, you know, if you have questions at a meeting or at an event, or you have some additional commentary that provides information and value to everyone, those are good things. That's the engagement. People recognize that you are someone who is thinking, and you may have additional information that may be of value to them. The third one is establish the connection. Talk about work, talk about a job, talk about their presentation, ask them questions about it. Get that conversation going. Show that there is interest and that you want to meet them based on those criterias, and not for sales and not for spamming. Once you do that, then go ahead and ask for the email so that you can then ask them further additional questions about whatever topics you guys were discussing at that time. The fifth one is provide value. You want to be able to provide value to whoever you're connecting with. If they have questions about something, or they're looking for data, or looking for an application or some sort of information, provide value to them. Give them answers. If you don't have answers, also extend your network to the people. Say, hey, you know what? Go talk to Joe. Go talk to Bob. You know, this guy over here. He'll have your answer. I don't have it, but he will. So expand your network. Allow them to interact with your network. That's providing value. So a recap now on those 5 things is going to be: look vertically and horizontally, make good first impressions, establish a common connection, ask for the email, and the 5th one, provide value. That's it for this week's edition of GIS Leadership Lunch and Learn. I hope that this is going to help you increase your ring of influence. I would love to hear what tips you have in networking and what kind of outcomes you've had by having that social network. If you want more information about GIS leadership and management, go to munigovguy.com. Every Wednesday, 12:30 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch this Facebook Live event. I will see you next week. Everyone, have a good day.